Hi guys. I'm a little late with recording. I just after the finale for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, woo, I didn't really feel like, recording. And for Invincible. This was a pretty amazing episode. I thought it was really good for the most part. There was one part that really stuck out to me and really almost took me out of the entire episode. Like I'm not even gonna lie. And that was the whole thing with Mark and Amber, which we start off with in this episode. But I'm going to record a separate video for that because I have a lot to say and I don't want it to overshadow the review. So they break up finally. I hope they don't ever get back together. They don't need to be together, right? So everyone is really just trying to beat it over Mark's head that he was shit. Oh my god, like I don't like that they're really trying to make us feel like Mark is just a bad guy through and through 100%. That's just not the truth. And he already is, the self-doubt is 100%. Like he doesn't want to be a hero, like nothing. He is just, he feels so defeated. And they keep harping on it and I didn't like that. Like even William couldn't even stick up for him. And it's like, ugh, whatever. So, Monster Girl comes back from the hospital, and Robot's really happy to see her. So they're building that relationship. That's cute. I remember them being a thing in the comics, but I don't remember how far it went. So I like that we get to see this develop. So we find out Robot really hired the Mauler twins to build him a clone, for himself. Because we find out the ugly baby is really him and he's been in pain his entire life. And the only way he can really get about was through Robot. So in this way he could stream his consciousness into the younger Rex, because that's why he took Rex's DNA, because Monster Girl, I guess, found him attractive. His whole motivation seems to be mostly around Monster Girl. Um, and the fact that he just doesn't want to feel trapped in his own body. He doesn't want to feel like he's in pain. He has to be in pain for the rest of his life and not be able to live a fulfilling life. He was 30 years old. Um, so that happens. His consciousness gets copied and streamed into younger Rex. He's now younger Rex. And he goes back to the team, and surprisingly enough, he tells them the full truth. Like, I wasn't expecting him to tell them the entire truth. Like, I figured he would lie, but I guess it's hard to lie when you look exactly like Rex. And the team was understandably upset. Like, hello, you took his DNA without asking, you broke criminals out of prison, and Monster Girl figures out for herself that, wow, he pretty much did this for me, which I guess she found really sweet. In the comics, I think he told her that it was done, you know, because of her. But in this, she figures it out for herself. So that was a whole thing, which I thought was cute in itself. Um, Rex was flipping out, as he should. Like, that's weird as hell. That's so weird. So we come back, we have the whole Omni-Man thing. So Omni-Man races off. He's going to find Mark. He's gonna try and tell him everything that's going on. And so Debbie's with Cecil, and Cecil's whole thing is we need to buy us some time any way possible. So they do that in multiple different ways. Like, they have the agent show up in the home. That doesn't go well. He goes over to where the secret house where Donald is. Shit blows up. They're all dead. He flies up. They try to hit him with a satellite. Doesn't work. They try to hit him again with like some sort of satellite or something else or another. Doesn't work. Um, and mind you, sorry, after the whole breakup with Amber, Mark goes off to find Eve to get some advice and really just to sit and chat with her. Um, so Omni Man's on his way to them, and their last ditch effort is this Hail Mary. It's this like monster that he fought earlier in the series. And man, that thing was tough. Like, it was a crazy fight. I mean, Omni Man was actually getting hurt. I'm glad they didn't make him like too OP. In the comics, that man was like oh OP. Like, it was, I don't know. It kind of took me out sometimes how OP he was, but in this one, I like that there's a nice balance. Like, this monster is really giving him the business. I'm like, oh, whoa, like, holy smokes. So, Cecil makes it a point, like, look, push come to shove. Look, the last ditch effort, your son is gonna be the only one to be able to defeat him, right? So Omni Man is fighting this monster, and Eve gets word that like something's going on, so she flies in, and Mark flies in with her. He sees that his dad's being attacked, and he's like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" Um, so unbeknownst to him, his dad murdered the Guardians of the Globe. So he fights with his dad. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was cool to see them fighting together, even though the circumstances were just not ideal. They were not. Everyone's watching from their respectable television screens or whatnot, and so Immortal comes back because the Mahler twins, their insurance was the Immortal. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that at the end of the last episode, but that was their insurance. So they rebuild him, they bring him back to life. Turns out he was Abe Lincoln, which, I mean, period, I guess. Like, I don't know. I said, okay, cool, great. So they bring him back, and he is pissed. He is furious. He flies after Omni Man. He punches the shit out of Omni Man. They go at it. Pop, 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 pop. Mark is like, what the hell is going on? He's still dealing with the monster. Eve is like, she was told to stand back. Um, so she didn't really help in any way. They're going at it. Blah, 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 blah. Omni Man, ripped straight from the comic, chopped him in half. Chopped the Immortal right in half. And this was caught on TV because there were news copters. So everyone is stunned. It's like, oh my God, oh my God. Um, and Mark is like, what the hell? So I'm curious to see how this is gonna go because, Nolan ends with, look, Mark, we need to talk. And I'm curious to see how this is going to go. I really appreciated the action. I think this was probably some of the best action yet. I mean, just seeing how powerful Omni-Man is. I mean, we got to see it earlier in the series, but not on this level. Like, repeated things were coming at him, and it just didn't even phase him. And I really forgot what the Viltrumite's weakness was. Mm. But I wonder if they're gonna say what it is in the last episode. I don't. How is this gonna turn out? Like, he's gonna tell him, and are they finally gonna go head to head? Because I'm here for it. I think they're gonna go head to head, and I want them to go head to head. I want them to go head to head. As far as the relationship aspect goes, I think Monster Girl and Robot, they're cute, but I don't know how that's going to work because, I mean, your intentions were good, but the way you went about it, sir, sir, it's not a good look. It's just not. It's not a good look. I don't know how that's gonna work. And as far as Mark and Amber, I'm good. I don't know if I want him and Eve to get together in the last episode. Like maybe save that for season 2. Let's not rush that. Mm, Debbie and Nolan. Do I have much to say on them? No. I don't know. She was still trying to find ways to defend him, Nolan, even after everything he's done. I'm like, Debbie, please stop. Other than that, I think I'm good. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say. This episode was really nice. It was jam packed, and I hope the finale does not disappoint. I hope it doesn't disappoint, and I hope we get a season 2 because there's so much Invincible content. Like, there's so much Invincible content. But yeah, episode I would give it a 8 out of 10. Cannot wait for more. Thanks, guys, for watching. See you next time.